How's it going, everybody? My name is Ethan Alexander, and welcome to The Mimic Trap, the magical interdimensional junk shop you see before you that is slowly filling up with junk, I swear. Oh, speaking of that, I have to remind you guys, if anybody gets, like, I think I have it set to, like, 10,000 points, the junk, the stuff you get for viewing, you can become one of the items in the shop, or contribute to a design, or whatever you would like to do. I have several things based on friends. But yes, welcome, welcome, welcome. I have chugged tea already. The tea is already gone. There's no tea to sip. It's been sip-sapped. It's gone. So I am very caffeinated. That being said, we're going to be working on art tonight. I have the hub world art completely sketched out, so everybody's good to go. So it's all going to be inking tonight. I might do a little bit of coloring. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do the divisions and the balls where the caps are on them. Let's pop over let's pop over to the drawing screen. All right, 1 second. All right, so this is what we're working on today. Let me zoom out a little bit so you can see the whole thing. This is, we've worked on this a couple times so far when we were designing the little beans for what they would be doing. But since I've seen you guys last with this, we have all the little guys all filled in. So Syra's great. Syra's very dead. Syra's the dead sort of sleep that everybody wishes they could have. But we have Mint Frey is over singing. We have Syra over here sleeping. We got me doing some art, probably painting Sleepy on the drama couch. Dea has decided the liquid he wishes to immerse himself is Pilk, which it's just gonna look like Coca-Cola. I'm going to attempt to find a reference image to color pick for Pilk. But there's a certain way I could do this. It's just gonna look inappropriate. Which would be the milk floating in the. No, we don't need that. That sounds terrible. We got Fend over here reading. We got Sammy and Goro looking sadly at each other as they are separated by the balls. That is a strange phrase I just uttered. Chele is over here listening to some music. I just did something. I don't know what the hell I just did. Undo. We have Azra over here is repelling from now. Now, when we were setting this up, I had planned for a lot more beans, but people haven't been as active lately, so I did have to rearrange some things. So I've taken one person out of each of the little viewports here, and no one wanted to be the bottom part of the stack, and I can't blame them, so Azra is repelling down to put the coin in to get one of his friends out. We've got Renoa is still having tea. Alice let me borrow Dusty to be her waiter. As she's cooking, we've got Yumaru up here about to stab someone. We've got Ossian eating a sandwich. That's the person that Yumaru's probably going to stab. Grim's about to blow everything up. Very, very, very grim. Audric decided he wanted to be the death pose. He thought it was funny, and I'm glad someone thought it was funny. That's great. Snowy got added in very last minute. She hadn't seen the art until I think 2 days ago? Was that yesterday? I think that was yesterday. But it was nice because I had an empty ball here, and this makes it much more cohesive. So honestly, thank you, Snowy. But Snowy is buried in plushies. We will make that much more readily apparent once we get drawing. Spots is solar charging. I love this. This makes me so happy. We've got Takahiro is punching his way out. We got Mopal. She's being a DJ today. Azu was interesting because so Azu's my roommate. For anybody who's new here, Azu's my roommate, and they are part of Hub World, but they don't talk there a lot. And they were like, I don't want to impose because they don't talk a lot there. And I'm like, just pick something. I need to balance out the balls. And so they're like, but someone's already reading. What else am I going to be doing? And I'm like, so we went through a whole series of things, and finally I said, as a joke, hey, you want a gun? And then Azu laughs. So Azu has a gun. Azu's loading a shotgun. I don't know what Azu's doing with the shotgun after that, but Azu might just be planning an escape, maybe. I don't know. It's just very funny, the smug look on Azu's face. We have Luca and Trist in a sword fight, and of course Luca. I should need to put Luca's name up on the little tile board, on the tally board. But Luca is of course in the lead. Trist is honestly, I really like. I don't do a lot of like dynamic fighting poses, but I really like how this turned out. I know they're just little beans, but Trist's action pose looks really nice. I'm very proud of it. It turned out well, and he has a very the way Trist is this works very well for his character. C is over here. He's taking pictures, and then we have Nozomi Lepin escaping. Out of the it's supposed to be a push for prize, but it's a pull, and that wasn't really the joke, but it is the joke now. But yeah, so we have a full roster of about, I think it was like 26 people. I think it's definitely more than last time, so hey, that's good. So we've got a lot of peeps to draw in, but I've got all the sketches done. I've got everybody's reference here. Let's go ahead and pull up Minty's so I can make sure, because I can do all the inking and everything, but I want to make sure I'm doing things correctly. So we're going to, so that's the sketch. Now we're going to go to, this will be Hub World outlines. I do have this set up. I have ready to go once I get this further along to have both the edited so the original template we had designed, then I also have the edited version of the template for fewer people, which will probably be more useful for most people. And then what am I doing? What was I saying? Yes, and then also I'm gonna have the line art for the background. I probably won't include the direction in which I won't do like the ball capsule parts that I'm gonna have to put on this layer. I really should, but I'm not going to. Someone else can. It's like I'm already giving you the idea, and I'm giving you the machines, because the machine took me frickin' forever. Honestly, the machine took me so long to get done, and I had a good reference for it and everything, and it just took ages. But yeah, so I will have those templates up after I get this finished, and so if people want to, and it'll be free, so if anybody wants to like download it, put their own characters in there, put in maybe like Pokemon, or like if you like Hololive or anything like that, like you'll have the option to. It's very hard to find a big enough group picture if you have more than like, say, maybe I've seen like the max of the group templates have been like, I want to say like 9 has been like the largest I've found thus far, as far as, you know, doing group arts goes. But we are gonna be just working on this. Also, I realize that I don't do any like variations in my music, so if anybody knows about like am I on the right pen? Yeah, I'm just so zoomed in. Hold on, we're gonna zoom into 100%. This is not gonna be what it exports as, so I have to be a little bit careful. It's gonna export at about 50%, but I like doing this for we're just gonna have to make multiple layers here. I like doing this for wallpapers. That way, if you ever want to like do something else with it, like when I do Azu's wallpapers, which they're pretty much the only person I've designed wallpapers thus far for, them and Hub World. I like leaving the option open for if you want to do anything else with it, if you want to print it out, if you want to make it into a poster. Yeah, sure, go ahead. I like leaving. I said I was gonna make a new layer, but I'm just gonna edit it out. I'm too impatient to. I don't know about myself sometimes. I'll be like, yeah, no, I'm gonna do this exactly this way, and then that is not at all what I do. And this microphone I did completely off of memory, so it's probably not a great microphone, but it works. As long as you can tell what something is, that's fine. That's good enough. In my opinion, that's good enough. As long as you can tell what something is, you're fine. It's Gucci. What am I trying to say? The emotions are there, I guess. I don't know. It has been a morning. So if you follow my YouTube for VODs at all, you will probably have noticed the past couple of weeks. Has it only been a week? It might have only been a week. I have been every 2 days because I don't want to like blow up anybody's feed by like mass uploading. I have been finally updating my VODs. They have been sitting in private for far longer than I want to admit to. Far longer than I want to admit to. Alright, we're just gonna go ahead and use the line tool for this guy right here because I can't draw a straight line to save my life. But yeah, so it's, so there should be... I should also use a circle for this, but this is more... This feels like something more that should be hand-drawn. Yeah, that doesn't look too bad. But yes, so VODs are going up. Most of them are very old. I have one that's from almost a year ago, and I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I did not mean to go that long without updating. I just forgot. And also life happened, but I've been trying to keep up with it, so I made sure all the VODs, because now that I am streaming more regularly, that means I have even more VODs to back up. So I've been trying to make sure that I get those out before they disappear. I think I missed one. I'm sorry. I think I missed one from back when we started streaming again 2-3 weeks ago. I don't have a concept of time. I've been sitting in my apartment, the little apartment above the shop that we have, and putting in applications to IRL workplaces for this plane of existence because you have to have a job, and no one's answered me back yet. It's one of those I can't get to the interview stage, because once I get to the interview stage, I'm usually pretty good at like being like, hey, I can do the work. I am a workaholic and I will go. Just tell me what you need. But we haven't gotten to the interview stage or anything. So my sense of time's a little off. Because I've not been doing much. Are these hands too tiny compared to everyone else's? No, everybody's hands are pretty tiny. Okay, I'm like trying to make sure, because it's very gripping the microphone stand, but I just wanted to make sure I wasn't making it stupidly tiny compared to everybody else's. But I am moving the cuff up. And there's not enough room to put in the lining, so what we're just gonna have to do is I'm just gonna have to make the outline there green. And that's been a lot of drawing these and sketching them, is just trying to figure out how much detail I can put in, because that has been a bit of a tough thing working on this. But yeah, so my sense of time is awful. And it's gotten worse because I don't really go out and about as much, because I'm trying to get people to please hire me. So I've been doing like a lot of applications and stuff, and no dice. But that does mean I really have to get back on my feet, because I went for walkies last week, and I gotta tell you, my feet are no longer used to running. I only walked for an hour. But they weren't happy about that. My feet were mad at me. Very, very mad at me. So I don't know why I've gone in this direction, but we're somehow on the jacket before the face. That never happens. What am I doing? Ethan's just jabbering away. Honestly, I do wish I had music that I could hear, because I have the walking the dog, I think is what it is, that you guys are hearing, is from the YouTube free library. So it is downloaded on my computer and it is playing strictly through OBS. So I can't hear it. So you guys are enjoying something. It's not the most riveting music, I'm sure, and I'm sorry about that. But it is something. Let's see how that looks at 50%. That looks excellent at 50%. Okay, cool. Okay, so that thickness, I don't want to go any thinner than what we're currently... Hold on, how does the microphone look? Yeah, that looks fine. That's fine. That's detail. That's detail. But yeah, so, and I should probably do a new layer just for the hair. That's what I will do a new layer for. I will do a layer for the hair. Just because that's honestly something I usually do with everything. Hair is tricky. Hair is very easily fucked up. Um, what was I talking about? What was I talking about? Oh, yes. I'm sorry I don't have anything better to listen to, but I've been so both distracted by everything else, and also I don't know what's okay to use, because once things go up on YouTube, I have to keep that in mind. So I have to, you know, the whole thing. So I have to figure out a good list for some copyright free but not like AI generated bullshit. Because there's a lot of that out there now, and so it's hard to kind of to wibble wobble around. There's one that is not AI, that is resourced from various artists. Is it the Blue Turtle? I think it's the Blue Turtle channel on YouTube. I don't know if they allow you to use those for stream. I will double check. That might be a good one because they have some really epic things, and we could just vibe. These don't have any lyrics or anything, so that would be probably good for me yapping about. Um, mm. I do wish I cared less, and that we could just listen to regular music. So you guys, because I will sing to just about anything if I know it, and I vibe with the song. Um, so you guys don't get to hear me randomly burst into to song because I'm not listening to it. Though I will say, because I don't have any music going that I can hear, and you guys can. You guys can hear something. I hope. I hope that's back up to where it should be. I hope so. Let me know if you guys don't hear anything in the background, because you should be able to hear something. um, but yes. So if but what was I saying? Yes. So I can't hear anything. So there's nothing with lyrics for me to be like, oh yeah, let me vibe with this, and jam out. But let's see. There's a little line going down here. And then these all kind of go like this. Yeah, how does that translate? No, maybe I'll just do little doodles, right? So I'll just do little loops right here. And that should translate well enough for that. Yeah, that's good enough. The last one I did, I might wanna. Boop. No. There we go. That's a little bit better. I'm trying to decipher my art here. So give me just a moment. It's a little bit off, but that's fine. And then this has a little clasp here and a little clasp there. I will say that is the hard part about drawing little beans, is just trying to get everything correct. I think this is just the... Alright, we're just gonna... So this is just the jacket. There. And I think that looks good. It does kind of venture a little bit off into the mic stand, which I don't like. Let's correct that just slightly, just enough for my brain to be happy. Just enough, just enough, just enough. There we go. Alright, so that's good. I will say some of these poses turned out really nice, though it is a lot easier to draw poses for little beans than it is for, like, actual people-sized people. So, you know, I do, because it does have a little guy, so I might do that. And then it does stop there, okay. I am trying to put in as much detail as I have available. But I will say, it's been really fun drawing these. I absolutely adore doing these group arts, and I like the simple little bean style. It's cute. It saves me a lot of time, because if I was doing everybody at full render, it would take me ages to do a group art this big. So really, for a piece with this many characters, I just couldn't realistically do this as a commission. if it was real people. Or, you know, like anime style, etc. Like that would be too much. But I like the little bean style. So if I do have I have down in my about me, I have links to everything. So if anybody is ever interested in commissions, etc., those are all in there. Oh yes, he has the little toe caps. Okay. I'm like, I know these are interesting boots. I just couldn't remember exactly what. And then give him a little heel. Oh, I gotta be careful about how thick my lines are. I'm a boy who likes some thick, chunky lines, and it's a problem. Alright, and then this is the tailcoat. I don't like how much of a tangent line that is, but, yeah, that's just gonna have to be what it is. Yeah, because the tailcoat doesn't have a lot of detail. I did ask Minty, because I keep calling him Minty, I hope that's fine. I did ask Mintfrey, if he had a tail, because it's not here! It's not here on his model, reference, which I imagine is just because the tailcoat is blocking everything, but he does have a tail, which I was glad about, because I'm like, is cat should have tail. I don't know what color the tail should be. I'm going to assume it's gonna be very, like, pink tipped, like the ears are, but I don't know. So I might have to double check with him once I get to the coloring stage. Now. Oh, they do have lines down the front. Okay. So this is supposed to be here. I currently have a Shinedown song stuck in my head, so please don't mind me. Ooh, I don't like that. That goes over all of my detail. Oh well. Oh well. Nah. We will just loop over that one and call it a day there. And then this will go this way. That looks fine. That looks fine. This is also something I do, is I'll draw something down and it's like, oh, you didn't need to do that. You did not, Ethan. But I hope everybody's having a good day. If anybody is about and they want to chat, let me know how your day's been going. I literally have done nothing but upload VODs and work on side projects and then get this prepped for stream tonight. That's kind of been my whole day, so I don't have a whole lot to talk about. Oh my god, the stream last time though, I will say the bear broke me. The bear did, in fact, break me. That was not something I was expecting. If you don't know what I'm talking about, don't worry about it. There is a clip, but, yeah. Fucking Danganronpa has been an experience. It's been an experience. I don't know what to say about that other than, yeah, it's just been a little crazy. It's been so interesting. So interesting. I still don't know. We still haven't gotten to the murder yet. Yeah, and it's a blind playthrough, so nobody spoilers anything for me, but, yeah, it's something. It's certainly something. It was certainly not what I expected, because all Azu told me was murder. That was it, just murder. I didn't know about any of the other stuff. I don't know what to tell you guys. It's been an experience. I'm really debating on how I want to draw in the capsule lines. That's gonna be annoying. What I can do is if I copy one of the balls, but that'll make the line really thick, and I don't want to do that. I might just have to bite the bullet and make a new circle for that. We'll tackle that in just a moment. first of all, let me... Why is my phone dinging? My phone is dinging for, nothing important. Okay. Good. Nothing important. It's not, oh, I have to call my grandma soon. I'm going, because as half the time when I go, oh yeah, something just dinged on my phone, it's my grandma going, can we talk? And I'll be like, but grandma, you know I'm streaming. Grandma, I've got things I'm doing. She doesn't know I'm streaming, but she knows I'm usually busy in the evenings. And also, having grandma call at like 7 p.m. my time is dangerous. Because that means grandma's probably gotten in the wine. Grandma only calls in the evening when she's crying because she's had too much wine. I love her, but goodness gracious. I've heard some things. But yeah, so... So yeah. But yeah, so my phone dings, I usually am like, oh no, which family member is bothering me right now? Because they'll wait all day. I'll have so much free time, and then nothing. But as soon as I'm busy, people call me. I always do find that very funny, is as soon as I'm busy, I can be doing absolutely nothing, but as soon as I pick something up, someone's gonna come from out of the blue and be like, hi, we haven't spoken in X amount of days. Please talk to me. I'm lonely, etc., etc. I'd like to catch up with you, blah, blah, blah. Yeah. It's like, we could have talked at any point. We could have talked at any point in the day. Why? Does anybody else have friends, family that have busy radar? Like, it's like you could be so lonely and you want someone to talk to, but you don't want to bother anybody. But then as soon as you are busy and you need to get things done, everyone calls you out of the blue. Because that's how things go for me. And I don't know if this is just the universe letting me be its little entertainment for the... I honestly, I've had enough bad things happen or like wild circumstances happen, like one right after the other, that I'm not entirely unconvinced that the universe doesn't think I'm part of like some, I don't know, galactic sitcom or something. I really wouldn't put it past the universe that there would be, you know, someone watching my despair. I really wouldn't. What is that? You know, I've never actually watched The Truman Show. I know of The Truman Show, but I have never watched The Truman Show. It's one of those, I've seen little clips from it, and I think I've passed it by on several occasions, but I've just never actually given it time, which is strange because it's a Jim Carrey movie, and I usually very much enjoy Jim Carrey movies. I always love the characters. He always comes up with such wild characters. I even like some of his more serious roles. There was, and this was back before he had kind of his really big, like, break from movies. It was the number, I think 24 was the name of the movie. That one was a great suspense movie. I wouldn't call it a horror movie, but it was really posed as, like, scary stuff that's happening, like, he's freaking out, like, it was very entertaining. It was very good. And I do like his serious roles. He can play serious very well. I have not seen him in the new Sonic movies. That's one of those, that's on my to-do list, is to watch the Sonic movies. We just don't have anything that has the Sonic movies on it at the moment. So, as soon as I have access to it, I will think about giving it a go, because Azu keeps talking about it. But then Azu also does the thing where we'll be like, yeah, we should watch this together, and then we don't. Azu, what's the thing that we were supposed to watch together, like 2 days ago, and we forgot about it? What were we gonna watch together? It just got added to Tubi. We were Snowpiercer. I've still not seen Snowpiercer, which is wild for me because it's very post-apocalyptic steampunk. It's very frostpunk, which is right up my alley. But yeah, no, I still haven't seen that. And Azu and I were going to watch it together, and we haven't. Azu, why are we like this? Azu, why can't we just watch something? Like normal people. We do this all the time where we'll start a series or something. Like I still have not finished what is it? Dungeon Meshi? Delicious in Dungeon, whichever version you want to call it, the Japanese or the English, but we still haven't finished it because I started watching it with Azu, and then when I'm in the mood for it, Azu isn't, and when Azu's in the mood for it, I'm not. So we have not finished that yet. Um, and we've done the thing again where we started watching a new series together, which was The Dome, which is not new, but anyway. Hey, Sleepy, how are you? Welcome, welcome. We're working on stuff. Oh, Sleepy, do you remember when Fend messaged you about drama? You want to see what you signed up for? You're okay? Good. I'm glad you're doing okay. Hey, so here's you on the drama couch. This is what Fend was signing you up for. I love this. I'm so glad you like it. And yes, the drama caption above it is going to stay. It's so cute. Thank you. This is the whole thing. We got one capsule machine over here. We got all kinds of peeps, and then we have another capsule machine next to it. And everybody's doing chaos stuff. So it's gonna be fun. I really like the battle of the people with the giant manes. Like everybody. Look at my friends in their glorious freaking hair, and I don't know how they both ended up fighting each other in this battle, but it's just for me the battle of the glorious manes of hair. But yes, these are my friends, guys. Oh, hey, the thing's working. Yes, if anybody doesn't know the things I do and where I'm at, I'm mostly on Blue Sky. I have a Ko-fi for commissions, and I do all my VODs on YouTube, which I've been working on, I promise. They should be slowly getting up to date. I have them going a new VOD every 2 days. I think I've got Minty just about sketched. Get back down to where I was. But yeah. Oh, Sleepy! I keep seeing you in like random other people's streams, but I never know. Do you have like a stream schedule or anything? Because I keep thinking I want to see if Sleepy's streaming, but it's like when I find you, it's very randomly. I'll click into someone else's stream and like suddenly Sleepy's there. Okay, I think that's all the detail I can really fit for a mint. Yeah, I can't even really fit the other cat ear in there, unfortunately. So we'll just assume the other cat here is just laid straight back. We'll just kind of put the line in there. We'll assume. This is, Sleepy. I know I'm always somewhere, but no one knows where. Yes, that is the vibe. I will say I did very much enjoy what was it? What was the name of your character for the Pokemon stream? That was very cute. Lena? Was it? I think it was Lena. That was great. Except Fend, he know everything. Yeah, Lena, that was so funny. I very much what was I what? Oh, I came across a music video that's like drama, and I was like, but what if we just draw Lena in here and she's just throwing pins and putting hats on people, and it was very it's a very fun little music video, and I'm like, I keep thinking about messaging you about it, but I forgot. So that's something I was just like, this would be hysterical. Not merge with layer below. Let me erase a little bit of the face line here. There we go. Otherwise, it looks good. Now I have to figure out how I'm doing. Do I want to mess with the capsules? I should. Okay. Let's see. Okay. Ellipse. Definitely not 6. Oh, no, 6 isn't bad. 6 is pretty good. Oh, ow. Wow. How did I hit that perfectly? Okay. Alright, so I'd say about here? And then a tilt. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to tilt for me. I forgot that was a setting. Ta-da, doo-doo. I can get that pretty close. There we go. Okay, so that is... Does it need to be shrunk a little bit? Hold on. Just slightly. Yeah, just slightly. Just enough to... Yeah, that's much better. Should I tilt it just a hair? Just a hair. Just a hair. Drama. Drama. I have to remember who sings that. I have to remember who sings that. It's gonna drive me crazy. We'll see about here. I think that should be good. I don't know how that got perfect, but I'm not going to question the universe. BRB. Okay, see you in a bit, sleepy. Trying to think, because it's very good. Hold on. I'm going to pursue knowledge very quickly. It shouldn't take me long. YouTube, while that loads. Drama, because I've definitely searched drama song. That's literally what I yes, Spencer Sutherland. Spencer Sutherland's drama. It's very fun. I like the look of a cigarette, but I hate the way it tastes. Posing, nope, I'm on the wrong layer. Hold on. Drama. I'm gonna remove just a hair of this here on the side so that it doesn't quite go through that. And we're gonna get rid of it in the boot. And then that's pretty good for that. We are going to move it down. So this is going to be capsule lines. Capsule lines. Which I'll probably end up making a new layer and then merging it down every time. But we got mint done. I'm making a lot of noises. I'm so sorry, guys. I am very caffeinated right at the beginning of stream. Actually, we're almost an hour in. I've been rambling. That should surprise no one. But yeah, I'm trying to think of some stuff to talk about because like I said, I haven't been doing much. I've been, side projects and things, but nothing made. Oh, I have a sips tea emote I'm working on. It's cute. Hopefully it translates, size-wise the way I want it. The problem with emotes is you have the canvas size is fine. Right, I usually use like a 500 by 500. We're gonna flip this so I can get Syra's neck. But that shrinks down. So even though I can work well within the square and have everything in that I want, I do have to keep in mind that it's gonna be much smaller than I'm drawing it at, right? So I'm hoping it translates well, but I am working on that. So we may have a sips tea animated emote, as long as I can figure out how I want the body movement, because I've not made a lot. I'm talking too fast. I've not made a lot of animated emotes. I did try and animate the tail wag, but it's awful. And that's because I just wanted something quick and simple. It's not really animated to any ability. It just is. So I will at some point make a better version of the tail wag, but for now it is what it is. I just wanted something up. It's not important. It's fine. But hold on, let me get Syra's face. What was I saying? Yes, so I do have a sips tea emote in the works, and if that all works out, honestly, I don't know what I would charge for an animated emote. They are a lot more complex. I don't mind doing all the different layers for animating things. That's fine, but it is a lot more time consuming and you have to think, okay, so how is this gonna move? And that's really gonna determine if I end up putting it on a commission list or not. I also have so many different options at the moment, and it's like, do I add another? Is that necessary? It's probably not. So yeah, I don't know, but I do want it available in case someone wants it. I did put up my so Monday, next Monday, we will be doing a Monster Monday again, finally. I know I have to work on this, but I haven't done a Monster Monday in ages, and I want to do one. But I did, because we're talking about Monster Mondays, because I have put up a combo animal listing on my Ko-fi. I don't know if that'll get any hits, if anybody actually wants that or not, but I really, really enjoy doing creatures. Any kind of like combo animal, things like that. Those are so much fun to draw. I love those. Those bring me such joy. So if anybody is ever interested in one of those, I did put up a listing. I did not know how much to put it for, so it's relatively cheap compared to my other stuff, but it also isn't. Art is one of those things where it's like, I know what I'm worth, and I know things take time, but I feel bad charging people prices, because I don't know. I'm stupid. That's most of why. I never know what is really the best prices, so I just kind of go off of what I can, based on the amount of time it takes. I did lower recently my emote prices, not because I think they're worth less, but mostly because I don't get enough commissions frequently to really, it's like, no one's getting anything at 20. I can lower it down to 15. That's not really a problem. But if I do end up getting like a metric crap ton ever amount of emotes, it might go back up to 20. But for now, it's cheaper than it was. But yeah, pricing is one of those things because artists value their work so differently across all the different platforms and things. Like, and I see people undersell themselves a lot. Like, I've seen things that are extremely complex going for like $10, and I'm like, I'm sorry, you should charge more than that. That's so much work. That has to take you like days. Like some of the stuff off of what's the one where you get a random? Is it where's the I can't think of words. I genuinely cannot think of words. It's Skeb. The Skeb ones, like, you can have stuff that is like, wow, why is someone charging that for so cheap? But that's kind of the way to compete there, is like underpricing yourself, which is really a shame because, like, damn, some people put in some work. Does it need? Nah, it doesn't. I don't think Cyrus. Maybe another one on this side. Maybe a little. Yeah, we'll do a couple little. Yeah, no, it does need a couple little hair splayed, uh, little guys, little in betweens. Yeah. Okay. This brings me so much joy. I love this. I love Syra's ideas for things. They're always so much fun. And we're gonna add a couple little feathers. Nothing much, just enough to give the impression. And I think that's pretty good for Syra's. I do have to put in some Z's. I think I'll put in sound effects, etc., last, because they're gonna have to go over top of everything else anyway, so I just have to remember to do them. Alright, so capsule lines for Syra. Syra's was super easy. But that's to be expected. Now, can I... You know, that's fine. We'll just edit it from here. Okay. That'll make a little bit easier. So we'll spin him. And then... Oh. I do not want to keep aspect ratio for this. I want to... So like there. There. Give it a little tilt. Not yay. No, I kind of liked the tilt as it was. Just didn't draw it well when I was sketching it. About there, I think. I do need her neck to kind of stick out a little bit, but maybe we just shrink it a little bit like so. Trying to make sure I don't make tangent lines is a pain in the buttuckus. Alright. Okay. Alright. So capsule lines. Get rid of this. Get rid of all of that. And that way it's just very dead burb. Very dead burb. I will say it's gonna be a pain rearranging the lines and stuff. Oh, excuse me. For coloring later, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. All right, so let's move on down. We'll cycle back up to me, but let's get these 3 done first. All right, so let's work on Fens. Our other dog boy. He's a good boy. I have not settled on I have not fully settled on how I want to do eyes on this. But I think just using, because they're gonna be about this big, so I think just coloring them fairly solid is probably worthwhile. Now, does that flip good? Do those look aligned? Those look aligned, I think. I think so. Now I've got the drama song stuck in my head. I had earlier Set It On Fire, I think is what it's called, by Shinedown. That one. Yeah, so that's I've got music just kind of playing through my head. And it's funny because I've not listened to a lot of bands recently. I've been getting my variety by watching other people's like music compilations on like YouTube, where they'll throw together like a playlist of like comfy stuff, or like what's the one I really like? It's one of those ones where it's one of those angsty titles. It's like the world sucks, but we're still here, so we're vibing. One of those kind of things. But I have one that I watch consistently where the cover for it is a guy in a traffic cone as a hat. So that's what I've been doing. That's how I've been getting my my variety for music recently, which is not the best. I really reverted to high school age me, where I relied on my brother to just bring me CDs before I got new music. Which is how I got into Evanescence and Paramore and what else did we listen to back then? Michelle Branch. Michelle Branch. Who else? Old Taylor Swift. Old vintage Taylor Swift, back when I didn't realize how angsty her teenage songs were. They're so bad. Not bad as in the quality is bad, but the lyrics, when you listen to it, I'm like, this is one of those high school relationships that won't work out. You don't need, if he's happy with his cheerleader girlfriend, you're just gonna have to be fine with it. You guys are friends. That's how this works. Stuff like that. But the song quality itself is good. But just one of those things where it's like, wow, I was an angsty teen listening to angsty teen songs, except they were all upbeat and country, because it was, back when Taylor Swift was actually doing country. Which is so funny. So many artists have been getting like their start in country and then branching out to where they would actually like to be, which is very fascinating to me. Like Lil Nas, like he was country for a little bit, but then once he got a following, he was like, I'm gonna do what I want, and I'm like, good for you, honestly. But it's just interesting that that's the go-to is country, for people. I know I think it was Lady Gaga. Yeah, I think I had heard somewhere that Lady Gaga had not originally wanted to get into pop. She wanted to do jazz, but jazz wasn't selling. They were like, yeah, no, you're not going to be able to do like R&B jazzy style. It's just not going to sell. And so she got into pop. And now she can sing what she wants, but she's still doing. She's been making more songs, which is cool. The Abracadabra song is fucking great. It feels very vintage Lady Gaga. It feels very 2010. Oh god, I feel so old. I feel so old, everyone. 2010 music. But it does. It feels very it really does. Very honestly, just original Lady Gaga era. It's very funny how styles change for different bands, because a lot of bands like Panic at the Disco is a good one for a good example of this. Of every single album for them has a whole different vibe, and their music just changes like so much between one and the other. But it's very interesting to see people like cycle back and change things. Paramore is also like that, where they've gotten a lot more poppy than they used to be, and it works pretty well. The band still has a really nice sound, but it is just really interesting how bands grow and evolve over time. And I am very much rambling. I just want to sing. I keep talking about at some point doing like a karaoke or something, and we need to do that at some point, even if it's just for fun, even if it's a VOD that has to go down because of the copyright nonsense. Honestly, meme songs. Let's do meme songs one day. Like we should 100%. Not everybody has fingies. Some people just have the little division. I don't know if I should give Fen fingies or not. Should I give him fingies? I think keeping it the way I had it and then doing fingies over here is probably good. Because, like, Sammy just has little divisions, but then Goro's over here with, like, thumbs. Not everybody gets thumbs. Thumbs are a privilege here, and that privilege can be revoked. That is such a funny fucking thing to say. Jesus Christ. I revoke your thumb privilege. No. I'm just making myself giggle at this point. Don't worry about it. I'm just being silly. But I'm really enjoying this. This is a very nice little chill picture, and I really am happy to get back into drawing stuff for my friends. Oh, if anybody hasn't seen it, Trist reblog. I think I reblogged it from him, but I had done something for a couple of our hubworlders as like a one-off joke. They were talking about in a stream. It was Fend and it was Trist about being Snoopy in Woodstock, but it was oh, what did they say? It was Fendi and Woodcock, because the Trist. But it's really, it turned out really cute. It didn't take me hardly any time at all. So I was like, yeah, no, while you guys are streaming, I'm just gonna pull that. I had other stuff to do, but I was like, no, it's going on hold. I'm doing this. But yeah, so I love drawing my friends. It makes me very happy to make other people happy. Also, my friends are adorable, and I love them. I'm a very much a, if I have it, if it's available, like if I have the money, etc., I like giving people gifts and stuff. Like I like going somewhere, being like, oh, this person would like it, getting it for them, and even if they don't, if it's not something like they'll use or whatever, it's something I used to do back when I didn't have like rent to pay. I used to go to stores and be like, this reminded me of you, so I bought it. My brother used to get on me for that. Because I would do that and then not buy myself stuff because I don't like spending money on myself. It's just not it's no. I don't like spending money on myself. It's sort of a growing up, now that I've drawn fingies on this hand, it makes this hand look like a paw. And I can't deal with that. So this hand's also gonna have fingies. Give me just a sec. It's gonna have little fingies. There we go. That doesn't feel great, but it feels better than it was. Yes, no, maybe. Ugh. No, yes? What do you guys think? I don't know how I feel about it. I don't know how I feel about it. What are we doing? What are we doing? Someone give me a song to get stuck in my head, please. I need a new song because I'm slowly going insane over here. My brain is only doing the same song over and over. You know, I could probably just leave that. Can I leave that dark? Does it still it translates fine. I still might. I still might. It's a bone. It's a dog biscuit. I do love that. Fens. What do you call them? The points you collect. For watching the stream are dog biscuits. I think that's cute. Mine's junk, and that's because I'm a junk dog. Cause the Mimic Trap is a junk shop. It's a magical interdimensional junk shop, but it's still a junk shop. This is far more detail than it requires, but that makes me happy. Alright, so I draw this. So this leg is coming out here. Yeah, so this is just, he's just chilling. And then it's a shoe. A shoe? Yes, this is the bottom of the shoe. Okay, I'm sitting here like, what did I draw here? What is this? Hey, Sleepy, welcome back. I've just been rambling for God knows how about honestly next to nothing. I've been talking about like music and how it's like. Hold on. What shoes? Hold on. What shoes does Fen wear? Where's my Fend? Where's Fend at? Where's Fend at? Fen. He's on here. Was he? He's low down. Hold on. There he is. Oh. Why did I draw these this way? It should be, if the foot is sideways, then it should be this way, not the other way. I'm silly. I'm so silly. But then it would be like this, and then like a little guy there. Alright, so that's fine. Okay. Sleepy, you asked... Hold on. I do not have this. You asked a question, I think. I have to... Let me shorten this so I can actually see what you're... You asked a question, I think. Wait, are you drawing me in your capsule? Yeah, I have you in a capsule. I have you on the drama couch. Right now we're working on Fens. Wait, let me get back over here. There we go. That's a little bit better. Hopefully that doesn't mess up you guys' screen, but... Yeah, you're up soon on the roster. You're over there on the drama couch. I love the drama couch. That was one of my favorite ideas we had. We had so many fun little ideas for this. There's a lot we ended up not using because not as many people signed up as I'd hoped. Sleepy, I see you in your capsule. You're drawing. Yeah, no, I'm drawing, and I thought it was funny because you're on the drama couch. I'm over there painting, and I'm probably painting you being dramatic. I love these kind of sofas will forever be ingrained in my brain as rarity sofas. Like the dramatic rarities having a moment, in comes the couch. From My Little Pony. I love those, yes. It's really a shame if you go to like a furniture store, they'll get mad at you if you sit on anything. So you can't even be silly and dramatic at like a place where you could get one of those. Which is a shame because I think those couches are very expensive. Really? Yeah, no, really. They don't like you fucking around. You might be able to get away with it in the middle of like an IKEA, because it's IKEA, usually people aren't watching really closely. Sleepy, people don't pay attention where I'm. Really? That's not fair. Sleepy gets to go around being silly. That's not fair. Because that would be a ton of fun. That's the kind of nonsense I would have gotten up to in like college. College age me and our little group of friends were very silly. I say that, but I was also not mom friend, kind of dad friend a little bit, but like I had to make sure everybody didn't get themselves killed by doing something stupid. We have this one friend. And I've told this story before, I think, on stream, but I have this one friend from college who she would just do the most random stuff, didn't care about how dangerous it was. She went out, the first night I met her, she went out on a frozen lake. She was on the lake, and she picked up this giant, like, 20-pound rock, flings it out into the middle of the ice. We hear it crack, and it echoes across the winter landscape. And And she goes, okay, it's safe to go on. I'm like, no, you just damaged the ice. It's worse than it was 5 seconds ago. Get your ass the fuck back over here. But yeah, no, she was crazy. I love her. She's crazy. I'm like, no, why? Yeah, yeah. So those are my friends. I was the wrangler. I was also the person that when someone was like we had a mall we could walk around in, right? But we also had like weird randos that would be hang out at the mall and like want to like sell you religion. Hand to forehead, yeah. But they would like try and sell you like religion and stuff, and they'd like try and follow you around if you didn't tell them off. And I had to be the one to politely, if forcefully, like, "Hi, my friend does not want to talk to you. We're leaving now. Thank you, goodbye." Because my friends were very non-confrontational. I'm like, all right, I gotta be the confrontational boy. That's just gotta be, and it's not confrontational. It's more of a, I know how to politely tell people, hey, look, you're killing the vibe. We're gonna go this way. We want you to not go that way. Please and thank you. Um, So yes, I was the adult. I really was, very much so. Azu was the mom friend. Azu carried around like a bag full of everything, including a first aid kit. Um, and that was very much our friend group dynamic. Was we had the one that was constantly lost in space, the one that would do whatever her heart felt like at that moment. She went into the Navy, by the way, and went to fight a hurricane. I say that as they were all told to stay indoors, and she decided to go clean her windows in the middle of a hurricane and record it, send it to me, and laugh about it. Um, it's literally a hurricane. I love her. I haven't heard from her in a while, but she is great. She's just a little wild. She's just a little wild. Her brain gremlins were very loud, and that. But yeah, so that was our friend group, and then we had my art buddy, who he was just a little guy. We don't know how he exists because when we found him, he didn't know like basic like he knew manga, right? And he was a really good artist, like a really, really good artist. But he didn't know shit about pop culture. And it was the most wild thing. I'm talking like, didn't know what Star Wars was. Like, not hadn't seen it, did not know what we were talking about. Harry Potter, did not know what we were talking, like really basic, like not even nerd culture at this point, but like really basic stuff. And it's like, buddy, where have you been? Where have you been? We at one point bought him books and smacked him with them so he would read. He never read them. He did keep them though. He's very sweet. He was like, "You guys gave me those, so I kept them." I'm like, "We smacked you with them. If you weren't gonna read them, you just get rid of them." I miss him too. I need to talk to my college friends. I need this is my reminder to myself to call people. Please, Ethan, please call people. I haven't in a while, and I need to. I'm very bad. I don't mean to be, but I'm very bad at at keeping up. I've been doing better recently because I haven't had as much real life stuff to distract me. But I'm not a good phone person. I'm trying. I really am. I'm trying. Sleepy, same here. Hey Ben, how are you? I'm drawing you. Oh shit, it's Sleepy. Yeah, Sleepy's here. I showed him the drama couch. He has had no idea what he had signed up for. Which is great. I love that. This has been such a joy to work on as an art piece. It just I like I said, I've said this like 5 times during the stream. I love drawing my friends. It brings me so much joy. Uh, Ben, stretch! Thank you for the stretch. I have not stretched. It has been an hour and a hydrate. Ah, Sleepy, I trust your art. Thank you. Let me take a sip. I have not drank in an hour. Azu's gonna get mad at me. I did, however, chug an entire cup of tea before stream started, so I'm pre-hydrated. I'm not completely not drinking water. I've been mostly good. Um Fen, I'm telling Pasty. Sleepy Fen keeps trying to get me to kiss past Ethan. Why is this? Why do I get shipped with me? Why is this the fate I'm leaving? Oh, wait. Sleepy has been there. Question mark? Fend? Yeah, when I ship people to themselves. Hold on, I'm gonna move this over so I can read properly. There we go. Yeah, no, it's I made a little thing to remind myself, hey Ethan, it's been a while. Please drink water, please go to the restroom. And now every time Fen's here when that pops up, he's like, so kiss? Sleepy, I don't understand this shipping culture sometimes. Yeah, it's very it's so funny because like all of my friends flirt with each other, and I'm over here like I don't know how to join in. I don't banter well, and also I'm very awkward. And then the only person who's shipped me with anyone has been Fend with myself, and I think that's hysterical. That's just the hair. Fend. Here's the thing. Half of the people take it seriously, the other half doesn't. Yeah, that's true. Sleepy, character looking at each other for like a second, yeah. But yeah, it's one of those silly things where it's like, yeah, all of my friends flirt with each other. I don't know how to, I don't always know how to react either. I'm just like, okay, we're doing that now. I refuse the shipping. Oh, Sleepy refuses the silly. Alright, I think Fendi's done. Let me just now put in Z. Is this the... No, did I draw on the... No, where is... Oh, the capsulizer here. Okay, we're here. Nah, I think it's very funny. Serious shaman. I love that. That's great. For when the drama turns off. That just... Sleepy, that means you need a serious mask. What is this? What would the serious mask be? I'm just gonna make it like yay and then stretch it and shrink it to yeah, we'll just like that. And then like so. There we are. And I can move this over slightly. It doesn't really matter if this isn't exactly where it should be, where I originally planned it. Mostly because when I planned it, I was just trying to get lines in. Also because of the tail. I don't want to mess up where the tail is. Right about here? Right about there is pretty good. Right about there. Yeah. That keeps it from tangent lines. About yay? About yay. Hold on, I have to turn Fend off. Hold on, where is... There we go. I feel like it's too far... I think I have to move it, actually. Hold on. Alright, so let's move this. Yeah, because it's supposed to be the middle division of the capsule. So about that... I gotta widen it slightly. Say about yay? About yay isn't too bad. I just don't want to... The ears are more important than the hair is. Yeah, I think that's good. Okay, I think that's good. Okay. Alright. Sleepy's thinking. I see the Alright, capsule lines. Let me erase the things we don't need. Is mostly just, yeah, there. And then what is clipping? It's fine. This is less fine. And we'll go ahead and remove that because that's just going to make a tangent line that I don't want. And we'll thin this out right here for no other reason than I just don't want it clipping into the hair. There we go. I think that's good. I think that is excellent. Hold on. Let me turn off the sketch. Yeah, that works pretty well. That works pretty well. I do think the capsule lids are gonna drive me crazy. Sleepy, it would just be grabbing the mask off my face and just going, really? I adore that, actually. That's fantastic. I love that. All right. Since Sleepy's here, let's go ahead and move on next to Sleepy. Oh, yeah, guys, give me just a second. I'm gonna turn the mic off for just a second and blow my nose. Whenever I talk at rant length, I just so much mucus. Okay, I'm good. I really genuinely don't know how people stream for like 6, 7, 8 hours. Like, it's crazy. I can barely get through like 3 hours with my voice intact and like my sinuses doing the things they want to do. Yeah, Sleepy Samer. Yeah, no, like, it's wild. I would love to be able to do that. I would love to be able to have, like, a long stream with you guys one day. Like, I see a lot of people do, like, marathon streams for, like, donathons, things like that, and I'm like, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could physically do that. And it's easy as long as you shut down all bio facilities. Yeah, you would definitely have to, like, very much. Alright, there's Sleepy. We'll keep that up. Sleepy, my voice died when I, the one time you solo streamed. Last time you solo streamed. I don't know, I keep adjusting this so that I can actually read what you guys are saying, and it keeps not. I'm gonna have to keep making this screen smaller and smaller so I can properly read this. I had this perfectly adjusted, and then I accidentally, fucked up the sizing of my screen. I don't, that's been like a week ago and I haven't streamed art since then, so I've been fussing with it like all stream. Okay. So Sleepy on the couch. I can only fit one wing in, and I don't know where the other wing is, but it's somewhere. Oh yeah, and I've been, Sleepy, I've been playing, Danganronpa, and oh my god, there's so much talking, and that's not the part that really gets me. It's the bear, because the bear is such a character. Monokuma, he has a high-pitched little voice, and his whole energy is just like ba-bam. So I go full out, and I can't turn that off. I cannot physically make myself do it at any less of a register than what I do. But I threw my voice out really quickly by the end of that stream. It was a lot. The bear kills you all the time, Ethan. Yeah, no, Ben, we're not going to talk about last stream. We're not going to talk about it. We're not. Sleepy old man voices is what kills my voice the fastest. I will say, if you're trying to do the gruff, like the old man, that is very rough on the vocal cords. But yeah, doing voices is fun, but it's not recommended if you want to be able to actually talk afterwards. Especially high-pitched ones that require growling of any sort. Ben, wait, Sleepy, what about old woman voice? I need you for old lady voice. Sleepy, old enough, not as bad. Wait, what? I think I missed one. It's fine. I'm not scrolling back up right now. Ben, okay. Oh, odd. Oddly. But yeah, growly voices, which is also bad because I like doing. I did a stream with Sleepy. Where I forget. Did you? I feel like you were there for the Wildermyth stream we did with Spots and Syra, and Trist hosted it. Was that you were there, right? I could have sworn. Or am I thinking of somebody else? It's been a long time. It was you. Okay, good. I was like, I could have sworn me and Sleepy hung out that time. But doing the monster voices, I love those. Those are great. I like making awful growly, little squeaky, little gremlin guy noises. like give me kobolds. Give me kobolds any day of the week. It will ruin my voice, but I will be so happy to do it. That is the kind of I really have to flip this to get the angles right. So don't mind the reverse. Okay. There we go. And then this little doodle. So we have the buttons here, which I will color red once we get to shading the outlines. Sleepy, that was the best onomatopoeia. Sleepy as the onomatopoeia was the best. Yeah. I adore making silly noises. I really need to put redeems up for though I will say some of the stuff I'm good at doing, like I have a god-awful pig squeal noise that I can do, but the mic physically won't pick it up. It's that high-pitched. I can do goat noises. I can do a really good duck call. I don't know how I would do it on this mic because it involves hands. I can do... What else? What else can I do? Obviously, a really good dog bark. I'm very proud of my bark. I am dog, so bark is good. Fend, I can't belt or duck with my mic. Yeah, no, there's not much. Mics are funky because they do not like all of the things that I would like to be able to do. Especially because my voice is already high pitched, which is very not helpful. Bark, my fellow dog boy. All right, hold on. Do we need, hold on. I think I have a thing loaded for this. Headphone warning. Oh, you can't, you can't read it. Well, shit, hold on. Give me a sec. We'll minimize it. Now, headphone warning. All right, everybody is warned. Hold on. I haven't done this in a while. That was way too high pitched. That's as good as it's getting tonight, I think. I do love the wolf howl. That one's also fun. do I pass the dog boy Bart? What is that? Oh, that's a ref. That's not the thing I wanted to turn on. Here we go. Good doggy, sweet doggy, understanding doggy. Thank you. The dog biscuits, thank you. I appreciate. I do in fact need a snack. Honestly, sometimes I'm like, I should just keep like trail mix or something. I don't know. Something nearby for when why is that? There we go. That's properly aligned. Sometimes I don't know why the computer does the things it does. But yes, I enjoy the bark. We were at KatsuCon last year. Or no, yeah, it was last year at this point. And when I was there with Tristan, Spots, and Grim, and there was people out in the hallway barking at dogs, and I was like, that is a very human bark, and I had to resist. I resisted for a full fucking 15 minutes before I barked at them through the door because I couldn't handle it anymore. I had to bark back, and I think I scared Tris because he didn't know I could bark that good. It was very much full. You have to put your whole diaphragm into a good bark. Sleepy, I would have done it. Yeah, Sleepy would have done it with me. That's great. I have moments where I have to make noises. I have very specific trigger words for it's an ADHD thing I found out. It's called oh god, what is it? Echolalia. It's called echolalia, and it's when you hear something you either have to repeat it or you have to finish it. So like songs, when someone starts a song and you have to continue it, that's just brain things. But then like I have a thing of like trees, which that stemmed from a Jurassic Park silly video with the long neck. T-Rex. What is this? Was it apatosauruses or were they brachiosaurus? I think they were brachiosauruses. It's just something silly. And then there's ham from Pagno, and then pasta, which is really old school from Italia. And just stuff like that. Like I have several words that if I can get the redeems. So I did download the thing Tris told me about, which is Mix It Up. But if I can get the redeems to make noises at me, we can totally do that at some point. I just have to get everything to work properly. I started looking at it and I got very overwhelmed. Oh my god, I forgot about Italia. Yeah, no, that was a thing for a while. I still sort of, it was M rated back in the day, and I was like, but it's not super bad, but it is, I guess it is, but also it wasn't as bad as I expected it to be. Me in like high school being like, I thought this was gonna be like dirty or something, and it really wasn't. The bit that I didn't finish the series. I only watched a little bit of it, but it really wasn't that bad. Not to me back then. I haven't rewatched it, so might change my opinion now. But back then, to me, I was like, this is fine. Sleepy, you've watched a little. It's kind of cute. I will admit, I went on the recommendation of friends and their ships. And I couldn't get into it quite as much as everybody else. It was cute. Fen, the country as people thing was wild. Yeah, it really was. Especially in like some cultures could get really like offended, I'd imagine, if you make their silly country stand-in character like not up to par. So that's not something I could imagine coming out today. I do love Fen. There was a whole series about no, and all her friends. No, there wasn't. No, that's crazy. Considering the time period, that's crazy. I did not get that far. Oh my gosh, that's crazy. I love that it's Afghanistan though. That's kind of cute though. That's crazy. But yeah, no, that's one of those things where it's like, this was totally a fever dream. No, that was real. That was a real part of my childhood. But I do like the some of the stuff I've seen where they take like objects and things and make them into real people. Like Azu has I think it's a game that might have become an anime at this point. I'm not sure. That this is an Azu question, but Azu's doing other things I think at the moment. They're at the very least not actively listening to me ramble. But there's one that's like ships, which I think is hysterical. And I know it's a game. I know it's definitely a game. I don't know if they've done an anime for it, but I think I do love people's interpretation of different things. Taking something that is very inhuman and making it human is always very interesting to me. I don't know why I'm jumping around as I am on this, but we are... Oh yeah, the lip has to go up a little bit. Not quite like that. I'll just leave it as is. There we go. Such drama. I love this. Da -da -da, da -da -da. And hopefully I have the eyes well, and hold on, let's flip it. They look even. They look pretty even. Okay. I tried. I very much tried. Drama, drama, drama. Yeah, I definitely at some point need to say, screw it, we're singing meme songs. Like that has to be something we do at some point. Like if I have to get other people to sing with me or whatever to make myself actually do it, which honestly might be the only way I actually schedule it. But I would love to do like a silly karaoke, something that I won't mind if it goes down due to copyright. Though I am very intrigued because I know you can get kind of copyright hit on Twitch. I don't know how bad it is anymore. I know it was really bad for a while when they first started implementing it, but I do wonder if it would stay up for long enough to get clips. Because that would be fun to like get good clips of songs. I am... Let's see. This goes like there. The mask is a little hard to line. I also don't want to put too many lines in through the eyebrows. Mostly because I don't want to mess up the eyebrow look. Because expression is everything in drama. There we go. All right. What other obscure animes do you guys remember from like high school age, like the 2010 era of stuff that you don't think about anymore? One that, oh my god, you know, just popped in my head. Has anybody seen Utena? It's a fever dream. Genshik? I don't think I've seen Genshikne. Genshiken? Skippy! Sleepy likes Skippy. Sleepy, Skip Beat is my comfort anime. Sleepy, you have no idea. I love Skip Beat so much. All right, past Ethan. We're gonna stretch. We're gonna sip. But yes, I absolutely adore Skip Beat. I wish it had gotten more airtime. It's still the manga is still coming out, and it hasn't quite... The ship finally sailed, Sleepy. The ship finally sailed, and it has been over a decade. But they only just barely sailed recently. Sleepy, it was in the top 10, same here. Bend, was it about the college kids in an anime-ish club for the... No, the, See, Higurashi, I've seen a little bit of. I know of it. But no, the Skip Beat is great. Skip Beat is an acting anime. So the way it works is you have Kyoko, who has worked her ass off trying to support her boyfriend, who is trying to become a pop star, and he just fucking ditches her. After he makes it big, he ditches her, and so she goes on to get her revenge. Wow, Skip Beat cover art is amazing. It really is. I love it so much. But she's such a nice, good girl. But guess what? She says fuck that, and she goes to get revenge. So the only way to get revenge on him properly is to become a bigger star than he is. So she gets into an opposing studio and tries to make it big as an actress, and it is great. It is fucking hilarious. The chicken costume is my favorite thing. The squeaky, yes, how intense she is. She's just perfect. But she, yeah, she's so intense. She her harassing manager son and getting him to let her audition was a riot. But I love the chicken costume and the squeak, 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 just the ominous squeaks of the chicken feet. That just fucking kills me. I love it so much. But it's very good. I highly recommend if you haven't seen it, Fend. It's great. Fen, she's like if Kill Bill went in another directions. Exactly. Sleepy, not gonna lie, she's my goal. Right? Like, she's great. It's one of those, if I am down, I have to watch Skip Beat. It makes me feel so much better, because it's like, Kyoko was down on her luck. Kyoko wasn't doing good, but you know what she did? She worked her ass off, and she got to be, she's getting to live her dream. And I love that for her. And I don't know, it's just very, it's very comfort anime for me. I don't know why. It just is. But yeah, so Sleepy, you wanna be actor, just a thespian. That's the thing. That's the word I was looking for. Full drama. Okay. I didn't need to go into the couch yet, but we're sketching the couch. Ta-da. Drama. But yeah, so Skip Beat was a good one. Sleepy, I just want to entertain people. That's a fun one. I do like that. Being entertaining is honestly very enjoyable. If I can be entertaining, I will. Which is also something that has surprised, like, so when I worked with the elderly, they were all very surprised when I was the one willing to get up and dance and put on costumes and etc. It's like, okay, I don't mind, I'll do it. I will, if it's gonna make somebody else happy, yeah, sure. Okay, why not? I don't care. No one, I've gotten over the fear of dancing very easily, because I had, my mother's friend, who is a very interesting lady. We won't get into details, but my mother's friend who acted like she could dance so well, and I was so like, I was so nervous to get up on the dance floor because they wanted to go out and they wanted to party and they wanted to dance. And then I thought she was gonna like throw it back, and she was just flicking her one leg out, and I was like, okay, so none of these people can dance. I have nothing to worry about. So I have since then been like, nope, no one can dance. That's fine. So why should I be embarrassed? So I really don't mind getting up and dancing. And it's always funny because I'm like, come on, get up with me, come dance, come do the things. All you gotta do is wiggle your hips a little bit. It's fun. It's a fun time. I will say that is one thing I will miss is parties with the old people and dancing. Finding one of the residents that would get up and dance with me was always great. I had one lady who was in her 90s. She was literally like 95, and she would get up for like 4 songs straight. And I'm like, "Are you sure you still want to go?" And she'd be like, "Yeah." And I'm like, "Damn, this lady has more stamina than I do." She's 95. Sleepy. People tend to be surprised what I'm willing to do, like pig calling. The Suisse? Really? That's great. That's hysterical. I love that. Uh, I would do wolf calls and stuff, but I always am worried about being too loud. That's really the only thing is like if I'm in like if we're going for like a walk and it's like a woodsy area and we're not in like a public space where I don't have to feel bad about being too loud and obnoxious, I will 100% do the same kind of shit. But that's great, honestly. So the Sui, those ones are fun. I had okay, so this is I'm veering off topic, but I had my mom swears up and down that she had someone tell her that being able to go kitty 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 is calling a cat, but doing the kitty 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 is the mark of a good singer. Which I still don't know if that's true or not, but that's something that has remained in my brain. Sorry, that veering completely off, but that is something that is stuck in my brain forever. But yeah, so being able to do good calls is also usually a sign of someone who can probably sing. I mean, it means you got vocal power. And I really think that's probably really all it is that you got vocal power. Good vocal control. But that is cool. I appreciate friends who are willing to do so. Also, Sleepy, this just makes me want to hang out with you IRL because no one ever wants to do silly things with me like that. Genuinely, I was the kind of person that, like, if in college someone was brave enough to do it with me and go, like, dress up and just go to the mall and fuck around and just be in, like, a costume in the middle of the mall, I would have. But no one ever wanted to do that stuff with me. And it was very much like, oh, I don't mind being weird by myself, but like it's not the same as being weird with friends. It's really not the same. Fen, that's how he calls me when I get lost in a crowd. Oh no. Then we have one little guy here that's just the details on the vest. And I think this is the other vest line. Yes, because I wanted to leave some room for abs. So there is... Because it's very hard when everything's scaled down, so it's really hard to get good details for the full character outfits and stuff. Pop in the booty. Abs? Asleep. Don't make fun of... Are you making fun of Sleepy? That's mean. He have ab. Look at this reference sheet. Look at ab. Look at them. Oh no. Oh no, Sleep. Here Fen goes again. Sleepy, I don't have abs, not really. Oh my goodness. But my tongue is clean. It's as clean as a dog's tongue can be. Which isn't a lot. Sleepy, I don't care. Stop. I couldn't get the dramatic pointed shoes because they're going behind the other the ball in front, so that's unfortunate. But do you have heels? You do have heels. Let me put a little heel on this at least. Always gotta have a little bit of heel, if possible. Oh my goodness. There we go. Little bit of heel. For the drama. And then I have this. Oh, I see. That's what it is. Okay. So it's this little guy here. I did try really hard to get all the little details in. It's just difficult. And I want this to go like this. What? Side. All the studs down the pants. And then this is other boot. But we're not going to draw much of it because it's in the back. And then we got the wing, but let's do the couch line first. And I'll just erase what we don't need. And then we'll do a dupe. My favorite way of drawing circles is to put down a dot and just remove the middle. Best way to get perfect circles. Trick of the day. I can do it right. Ta-da! There we go. Then question, what color is Pilk? I don't know. I would imagine a honestly, it sounds like it would be like latte colored, like kind of like a caramel, I would imagine. I've never so we have Dea up here in Pilk, and I don't know how I'm gonna color this. I have to find a reference of some sort to properly color that. And all I can think is this is either because there's two ways to go about it. There's doing the solid color, and then there's doing what would be the mixture of the two. And I think that would be a little it wouldn't translate well if we do the two as separate. Like the milk swirling in the cola would probably not be good. Is all I'm saying. Would be funny. But it would be funny. I will say it would be very funny. But I would rather go for accuracy over, well. If I can't find a good reference, I might be stuck doing that. I should probably, I'm worried I'll forget the wing spot if I don't sketch it in, but I should probably just do that on the color layer. Sleepy, it's gross color. Automod held a message. Hold on. Oh, that's funny. Hold on. Allow. First, hold on. Permitted term. Hold on. There you go. There it is. That's so funny. Sleepy, it told me, are you sure you want to send this? It's like, we're talking about Pilk. We can't compliment it. What do you mean? Oh, gosh. Okay. Sleepy's just about finished, I think. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so we just need to do the ball. Let's turn Sleepy's ref off. There we go. And look at our boy. Look at our boy. All right. Sleepy, okay, I need to pop away. Have a good stream. Thank you for stopping by, Sleepy. It's always lovely to have you. I love Sleepy. Sleepy's always very nice. I need to hang out with Sleepy more. We want it to not create a tangent. So I think this is the best we have. I think that'll work. I think that should work pretty well. Okay. Oh, I just realized there's a line to the couch I did not draw. Hold on one sec. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. And then get rid of all this that is cutting across his face. I will say we'll probably get a lot done because it's only just now like 8:30-ish. Well, it's 8:45 about for me, so by the time we hit 10 o'clock, I should have quite a few of these done. I might actually have most of these. Well, I don't know if we'll get all of them done. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 done so far. I'm getting about 1 done every half hour thereabout, which is good. That is a good rate of completion. Hub world sketch here. Oh, nope, I'm not erasing hub world outlines. There we go. Just to get rid of that. And he is golden. All right, fantastic. All right. So, where do we want to pop to next? I could work on mine, or I could go back down to Sammy and Goro, our star-crossed lovers parted by the balls. I guess I should pop back up to me. I feel weird leaving a gap. The flow of art feels weird if I don't. Okay, so let's go. Let's do mine. That is way too far zoomed. At least I don't have to reference anything, because I've drawn myself enough times at this point, though I will do some straight lines so I don't have to do this canvas. Ben, oh wait, duh, put Ethan and past Ethan where Goro is living. At least that's not the weirdest thing you suggested. Hold on, how thick are these lines? Too thick, hold on. 6. Yeah, 6 is pretty good. Say about there. And then we have this one. Really, this easel I did completely off of memory. This is really not the best easel, but I just needed something as a stand-in. Let's make a separate layer, because this is going to be... And this is why I wanted to use the straight line tool. Because this... Not complicated, but it's silly. Also, in your weird headcanon, Fend, is past Ethan in a different or are we like twinsies? Like, are we changing up the outfit? Like, what's going on? Like, I have to know what is going through that brain. Twinsies. All right. That's certainly something. I will say, I do think that would be hysterical. The good news is Valentine's Day is past, so I don't have to commit to this as a thing. But I will say that would be a really funny joke Valentine's post. I have not been able to figure out, because I'm not a flirty person, so I've not been able to figure out any good Valentine's Day content that doesn't just feel very cringe. I want these, I think, to be a little bit less. Let's do, and then we'll make these a little bit like a 4 maybe. Fen, clothing a little frayed, like post about. Yeah, he's just been through something. Passing that is more mature, wiser, knows about things. A rugged version of Ethan. This is the Ethan that knows survival, wilderness survival shit. Which is always me. However, in this case, this is the one who's probably been utilizing my wilderness survival skills. Would I survive an apocalypse? I don't know. I would like to think so. But yes, I could see that. The like, I don't know what he's been through, man, but it's definitely been something. Why am I entertaining your ideas, Fend? Why am I doing that? Merge down. I will say it's funny. I will be very funny if out of like all the because like literally because we're awesome. Literally all of my friends flirt with each other, and I have not gotten into shipping stuff because like I said, I just feel awkward when people start flirting, and I just don't know how to respond. I think Tris tested the waters once, and I just didn't know how to respond, so he's never done that again, and I don't blame him because I also am like, bro, I don't know. don't know what you want from me. But out of all the people, I get shipped with myself. I think that's hysterical. I think that's great. We do have a couple like Sammy and Trist. They're not. Sammy's not as active in Hub World anymore because he's got real life stuff that's he's just been very busy. But their ship name was Pussycock because he's a cat. And Trist is a cockatrice. So that was always very fun. There's a couple good ship names within Hub World that are just a riot. I forget what most of them are off the top of my head, but that one stuck with me. And then we'll do little color blobs. Just little smears. There we go. That way I remember they're there. I'm really hoping I don't forget that Sleepy's white patch on his wing is there, because I didn't sketch it in. But I feel like it does not belong on the outline layer. It belongs on the color layer. Which it really does. Yeah, so I don't want this to be a tangent line, but what is the scarf there? There is me face, I think, right about here. Yeah, this is just gonna be, we'll just fill this in. Yeah, there we go. That actually sort of fixes things. And then it's just a little brush. And then it has some kind of color on it. We'll figure out if I'm painting Sleepy. Most of Sleepy's outfit is like silvers and silver and black for the most part. So I will have to get creative with what colors I put there. But I have my little gloves. Oh, it's so funny. You know, I didn't realize for my own wave emote that I forgot my gloves. I did not realize that until it was far too late and I didn't want to fix it. Also, I think it makes it easier to see because it's my my pasty white hand. You know, for visibility and understanding what exactly is going on in the emote, I was like, we'll just leave it. But it's still, I look at it and I go, every time I look at it, I go, I forgot my gloves. I remember it on every single other thing I do, but I forgot my gloves. And I like my gloves. It took me a long-ass time to design these gloves. You guys have no idea. No, you know what took me a long time on my design was the boots. The boots, which barely anybody... Hold on. Ben, I don't even think you've seen my boots before. Hold on. Where am I at? Hold on. I did not put my ref on here because I'm like, I have it. I don't need my ref up. I think you can see it on the PNG I did for, yeah, under PNGs. Yeah, you can sort of see them on this one. But yes, so my boots. These are my boots. So the gloves didn't take nearly as long to design, but the boots, these took ages. I redesigned these like 5 times. I was very set on a design, and then Ozzy was like, no, you have to throw those away. It's too much. And I was like, yeah, you're right. But these boots took me for frickin' ever to design. Everything else flowed fairly well with getting my outfit taken care of. But yeah, so this is me. If anybody's never seen my full body, this is me. Okay, so that we're going off that side tangent. But yeah, so what else is there? We have like an hour left. I don't know what else to talk about, guys. Pen Woo full body. I very much enjoyed designing outfits. Thank you for the bones. I like that they have little ribbons on them. Those are very cute. I love emote design. It's so fun. But yeah, so I love outfit design. That is something I can sincerely say. I'm not necessarily good at it. It takes me several tries to get something exactly the way I want it. But I enjoy outfit design. Is the pants. But this I think was my vest line here. If I recall correctly. Should be anyway. At any rate. This Is this one of my buckles? I think this is one of my this is one of my buckles. Okay, so this would be like so, and then I'll just cut out a little spit in the middle. That's one of my buckles. So many buckles. You can't have steampunk, post-apocalyptic kind of like fantasy stuff without like buckles, and I feel like I'm missing a pocket. Hold on, I just had him. Hold on, let me pull myself back up. Hold on. Where? Yes, that. Yes, I am missing a pocket. Pocket should go. That's where I thought it was supposed to go. What am I doing? What am I doing? What am I doing? It should be like right here. There should be a pocket. It's a little detail. It's gonna get missed in the long run, but I don't care. I want it. I want my pocket there. Because I can't really get a lot of my details in because my hand is covering half of my stuff, which is fine. This is just the way it ended up working out. And then I have my my long coat. My coat is much longer than it looks because it does look like a vest, but it has tailcoats. It has very I have them designed to where if I really wanted to, I could unsnap them from like here, which I shouldn't have done that. So they're kind of butt flaps, but yeah, so that exists. And then here's my bag. I don't draw myself fully. I don't draw my whole like kit very often. There's a strap there. And there's not a lot of room for other stuff, so we're just gonna ignore anything else that my brain wants to add, and then we're just gonna put in my sleeves, and we're good. Yeah, I'm trying to think. We got like a whole other hour. What are we talking about tonight? Anybody seen any of the newer movies? Because I did go to see Wicked before I moved. That was really good. As far as musicals go, that was excellent. Like, you really get a hit or a miss with filmed musicals because like the Broadway, the live shows can be fantastic, but sometimes it just does not translate to film because of the way people change things for the film. But Wicked was excellent. Other than that, though, I have not seen anything recently. I've not watched any big movies or anything. I'm trying to think. What do I have to talk about? Ethan's been on the streaming grind. I haven't really been doing much outside of this other than job hunting. Oh, this is what my life has come to. Fend, I haven't seen any movies lately. Yeah, it's also one of those things where it's like, I haven't been to the theater in ages. I saw the Barbie movie in theater. I saw, what else? Really, it's really just, I really have just not been watching a lot of the newer movies. I keep, no, I did watch, not super recently, but if you like horror movies, I did finally watch the new Evil Dead movie, and it is fucking excellent. It is gorgeous. It is glorious. It is well written. The acting is phenomenal. It's very gory, so if you're not into like blood and body parts, then don't. The only thing that really made me cringe is there is a cheese grater, and I should not have to elaborate on that. That is the only thing that I will say was too much for me. But otherwise, very good film. I very much enjoyed it. And it has set up the universe to have multiple Necronomicons, which is a horrifying... Apparently, in universe, there are 3 Necronomicons. So there are 3 chances for someone to fuck up our reality, which is terrifying. But yeah, so it was really good. I can't elaborate further because I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say, I have not seen a very good horror movie in a very long time. I'm very picky when it comes to horror movies. So for me to say that it is good, as I do in fact mean it is excellent. But I haven't watched a lot because most of the horror movies that come out these days are like ghost movies, and those aren't scary to me anymore. It's just sort of like, because it's mostly jump scares. And it's like the paranormal stuff is fine. It's great. It's just kind of, I think, overdone at this point. I've also just watched so many of them that at a certain point you either get snobby about it or they're just boring to you. And also Azu doesn't like them, so doesn't like horror movies for the reason that Azu doesn't get scared at all, so they really have no investment in it. I don't go for the scares. I like a really good scary plot. And I like seeing if people actually survive, things like that. That's the and mysteries and elements like that. I enjoy those. But I just grew up on horror movies. My brother was very much into doll movies growing up. So like Chucky and the movie Dolls, which is Australian, which is surprising. We did not know it was Australian until we grew up and we're like, oh, that's why no one knows about this movie. But that one's a good one. But it's very much a B horror movie. It's 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 not really one many people have seen, but he was into all of the really weird doll movies. And that was what I grew up with. I think this was my other ear here. You can't really see much of it because my head is tilted. I really should put more like this, honestly. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave it like that. And then we have the goggle, which since this one is facing the opposite way, we don't have to worry about too much. I will say, I feel like I draw my goggles differently every single time. It does depend on the style. Oh, Fend, if you're still hanging out, I was talking about drawing things in like different styles and fun things for friends. I forgot to tell you about because it's been ages since we did it, but me and Sammy were joking about cat dog, and I did a cat dog thing. Now this was like I said ages ago, but we did a cat dog version. Which I have somewhere. I have that somewhere if you want to see it. But if you have a friend who is a cat and you would like a cat dog of you and friend, let me know because I would love to. Wait, yeah, no, hold on. I'm finding it. One sec. Hub World. Was that in comms or was that in? That was either in What Am I Doing or that was in comms. It might be in What Am I Doing. I have a folder specifically for Ethan. What the fuck? No, okay, it is in comms. Okay. Up world and yeah, here we are. Yeah. This was really fun to do. I actually have been really enjoying doing things in different cartoon art styles. So this was something that I had a lot of fun doing, and it didn't really take that long. And I'm surprised with how nice it turned out. But this is me and Sammy as cat dog. But so if you have a cat friend you want to get an art with, let me know. I will 100% be down to do something silly like this, like how I did for you and Trist for the Snoopy thing, because that was fun. But yes, this is something I very much enjoy. But yeah, I don't need this out anymore. Do not save because I don't know what I did. But yeah, so it's I've been enjoying exploring different art styles. I'm actually very surprised that I can do different art styles to like that one turned out really nicely. And I think the Snoopy one turned out pretty well. So like I definitely would love to put like give me a challenge, let me draw this in an art style that's like it would have to be like a simple cartoon style, I'd imagine, but that would definitely be something I'd like to at some point be like, hey, who wants me to draw them in the style of yay or different things. I wouldn't know what to like offer as like maybe like a contest or something, but like that would be something fun for the future. I like throwing ideas out. This is me just going like this would be so cool to do. I don't know if I'll ever get around to it, but I would love to. But what styles do you think? Because I'm sitting here going like the cat dog one is like an obvious. Like if you have friends that are two different animals, that's perfect. Um, But for what other things? 80s manga aesthetic? I could try for that. I could definitely try for that. I've not drawn in like an 80s aesthetic before. It would also depend which 80s aesthetic because there's like Dragon Ball has a very specific aesthetic even though I consider it very 80s. There is like I love Grimm's art. With the really good hair. Yeah, with the really cuz they had like really like the faces would be really simple, but they'd have really overly detailed hair. I always love those. Those are great. Those are fun. That would be a good one to do. Dragon Ball would also be another one, though I don't think I feel like I'm not as well. I'm fairly familiar with it. That's definitely be one there'd be a lot of art references for. Yu Yu Hakusho manga or Kimigure Orange Road. You know, so I don't know anything about Kimigure Orange Road, but I remember Yu Yu Hakusho being a thing, and I just never got into it when it was popular. So I have not seen or read that one, but I do remember it. I do know of its existence. Do I need that hair there? Fen, especially with how they drew Yusuke's mother in the first. Okay, so now I have to hold on. Yusuke, is that from the Yu Yu Hakusho? One sec. I'm pursuing knowledge. One sec. Let's see. Yusuke mom. Is that Yu Yu Hakusho? Images. Oh, okay, but I see what you is it like the first thing that pops up and she's got like a cigarette in her mouth and like the sparklies in the hair because that is very. Oh yeah, no, this whole vibe. Hold on, let me let's see. Copy image. I can pull it up in here. Hold on. File open create from new flip. This style, this one, oh god, that's grainy. And then this is the group shot that I think looks really cool. So this would definitely be something I could do. File, create new from clipboard. Yeah, like this style would be very fun. They have such detailed hair, but like, and then the faces will be like super simple, which I always thought was really funny. Or the Gundam unicorn hairstyle for some of them. Gundam unicorn. So now I have friends that are very much into Gundam, but I never got into Gundam. I know unicorn is supposed to be one of the best ones. Gundam unicorn. That's yeah, and then images, and of course it's just gonna give me all of the mechs. Oh gosh, this is very 80s. No, that's mobile. No, that is, yeah, that's unicorn. Hairstyles? No, that's not gonna give me anything good. Characters. Oh, here we go. This is good. I will say, look, these are really nice. Hold on. Copy. Let's open image in new tab so I get it fully. There we go. Copy image. Ba-da-ba. These are very nice. Hold on. Let's see. Flip clipboard. These are nice. I do really like the swirl pattern to the hair here, and the shine is very neat. Like this is very detailed without being like overly detailed. I will say this is a mood. The guy screaming in the helmet here. This is a fucking mood. I definitely could do a Gundam style. That would definitely be doable. I would have to probably work with the face proportions a little bit, but otherwise, I could do this. I could definitely do that. So that'd be something. Do not save, because I'll look these up if ever I need them again. But yeah, no, that would be fun. I think 80s style would be a fun one to do like a little contest for or something. And then I'm almost done with me. How are we doing? We're doing great on time. So we've gotten several people done in 2 hours. I think that's pretty good. Honestly, everybody was like, this is going to take you so long, Ethan. And I'm like, no, it's not. It's fine. Don't worry about it. We will get this done when we get it done. But honestly, this really hasn't taken me nearly as long as everybody thought it would. And I'm very happy about that. It's also because these are just little beans. I almost forgot my freckles. I do this every time. I will draw every single other detail on my person and then forget my freckles. My freckles are very important to my character. I have them, and they're mine. They're very important to me. For no other reason than I just don't see a lot of people have like freckles on their models and stuff, and it's like, but I has the freckles, so I has to have the freckles. And I never really do. I have one like a beauty mark on this side that's a little bit it's really just a freckle that got big. But I also have, it's really funny, Fen, I love how you finished the birds and the dogs. The birds and the dogs? What the birds and the dogs? The birds and the dogs. Fen, what are we talking about? My brain is gone. I'm rambling, Fen. Okay, so that's basically done. I was saying something and then I got confused and then now I have no idea what I was talking about. The birds and do you mean the Snoopy? Is that what you meant? Because I missed when you posted that and I have no idea what you're talking about. The Snoopy one was fun. That was really cute. That one was easy to do. That one took like no time. Let's see. Capsule lights. Okay. Let's do an ellipse for me. It's fairly round, so let's do there and then just to give it enough room. And then you really can only do this when you go straight up because the side panels do not mesh well. Like if you were to flip this, it would no longer squish it properly. It would be a hot mess. So you really can't. If you plan to adjust it afterwards, you really have to flip the circles. I might have to draw a little bit more, or I need to widen the circle. One of the two. I might. Oh no, I need to rotate it a bit. Oh, that's what's wrong. That's what's wrong. He's not rotated properly. He is not rotato. I can draw a little bit more in of the pants. That'd be fine. About there? About there wouldn't be bad. About there would be fine. There's a little bit of a tangent line that I don't like, but I could make this a little wider, maybe? Nah, I liked it where it was. Say there? I feel like there is pretty good. I feel like there is fine. Little bit of a tangent, but I can fix it. Let's see. But yeah, that would be fun. I will say, and that also would be a fun, like kind of an art study for me, is doing things in like different styles from different eras, things like that. That would be fun. I always really am looking for ideas. So if anybody ever has any suggestions, I'm sort of down. Definitely once we get this done, this is my last big piece I have planned. I am still working on Azu's thing for them, which I am trying desperately to get done for them. But I'm doing that off stream. I'm not going to do that on stream anymore. But for our next big art stream, once I get this done, I'll have to figure out something else to do. Fen, the other style would be like spaghetti limb old cartoon style. Oh, you mean like Adventure Time, like noodle arms? That wouldn't be bad. We could do that. I will say I was never good about the fact that the elbows were rounded or like Betty Boop style. I feel like okay, but you mean like old? Yeah, no, like Popeye in olive oil and yeah, that would be a fun one. I know a lot of people are into that style because of Bendy and the Ink Machine, which that's one we should download at some point. I should play Bendy and the Ink Machine. I love horror games, especially little ones, and I watched Markiplier play the first chapter, but that was so long ago that I don't remember anything. So we could have good content. We could have good content for that. So that is definitely something I will try and remember. But yeah, Bendy and the Ink Machine style, like 20s, 30s, old animation, that would be a fun one to do. Is that? Oh, nope, that's the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer. That's the wrong layer. Oh no, that is my head. That is my oh. I almost forgot my extra lenses. I almost forgot my extra lenses. This is also the problem of me being like, I don't need my reference picture up. Yes, you do, Ethan. Yes, you do. Alright, there's my little extra. Those are important. They're not, but they are. They're for seeing things up very close. Okay, so... looks like, to me, everything is done for me. And so far, everything's looking like it reads very well. This will be... so the 50% is where we're gonna be when it is fully rendered. So that looks good. Alright, so let's go. Let's move down to Sammy and Goro. Alright. Let me pull up... where's Sammy? Sammy. Where is Sammy? This is such a long list and it's not alphabetized. I should have alphabetized it. Oh, Sammy's ref picture is huge. But this is Sammy, everybody. Sammy doesn't stream very often anymore, but he's great. And he does hang out with Goro a lot still, so you sometimes can catch him in Goro streams. Yeah, Sammy is cool, yeah! Sammy's great. Me and Sammy and Goro used to just, not stream, but just hang out, some Saturdays, where we would play, not Saturdays, it was usually like, for EST, it was like Sunday mornings at like 10 a.m. so that it was good for everybody on both ends of the world. But we played Betrayal at the House on the Hill, the board game, in Tabletop Sim, just as a hangout thing, like not as a stream thing, but just to chill. And that was so much fun, and I really miss hanging out with them. Okay, yes, I'm on the right layer. Okay. So this is Sammy. That's actually pretty good. That's pretty good, I'll leave that. I love when I get a curved line on the first try. That's satisfying. And then we have a little eyeball, but we're gonna do like the lower lid is also raised. There we go. That looks pretty decent. I will say for characters that have heterochromia, so like Sammy has one yellow, one green, he's only gonna have yellow eye because you can only see half of his face here. So that's always a funny thing. When I was doing, because I have a fan piece I did for Trigun of Vash the Stampede, where it is Wolfwood holding Bash up, and I had to really pick direction of how I wanted his arms and things, and I realized because of how I had flipped it, we didn't have Bash's like classic beauty mark on the picture, and that bothered me the entire time I was drawing. But at that point, because both his arms are different, I couldn't just flip it, because he has the one arm that's covered in like all of the buckles and things. And this is old Vash from the was that 98? I think it was 98. The 98 anime. Fend, have you watched Trigun? And it can be either Trigun, it can be the Trigun Stampede, or the older one, the 98 one. It is one of my favorites. I love it so much. I was at one point so freaking obsessed with Vash the Stampede. I had like a 2-month where I didn't do anything except consume content. It was really bad, but I was otherwise not doing well IRL, and I was like, this is what I'm doing with my life now. No one can no one can tell me no. And then I got into the ship, which I didn't know was a thing when I first watched, because the 98 anime I watched in like high school on YouTube, because back then it was very much the thing of, well, if it's made it onto YouTube, it's not stealing. It sort of still is, but I didn't know that at the time. I was child, so no one come after me. But yeah, so I never got because they don't really emphasize it in the anime as much, but I read the manga, and there's so much gay. I'm like, let them be together, please. And I won't spoil things for people, but it does not end up in the sweet. Why do I have? There's a random hair there. What is that? Hold on. What did I do? What did Ethan do? Okay, oh, okay. I see what happened. Okay, so there's one hair here that's going this way, and then there's another hair here in the background that's coming forward. Okay, this is what Ethan did. Because I wanted to make sure I got all of Sammy's little wispies. But yeah, no, I love Trigon. Love the Wolfwood Vash ship, but that's not a requirement for liking the show. The show is just great. I've had so many people. So I will say that the Trigun Stampede, which is a reboot, and it does alter the story enough that it's basically a new show. It really revived the fandom, and I had zero content forever. And then there's so much content now. There's so much content now. Most of it's for Stampede, but like the old peeps came out of the woodwork and were like, hey, just to remind you guys, here's like manga, and like the 98 anime was also good. And I'm like, yay, everyone came out of the woodworks, and it also got a lot of people into the old content, which was honestly great. If you're gonna revive a series and change things, but have like just get the fans into the old stuff too, like that's fantastic. I love that. That's brilliant. Great marketing scheme, honestly. But yeah, so that's I've been rambling about this for a hot minute, but yes, one of my favorite animes. And it's not yay, but it should have been. How many? Okay, but like how many things can I say that about? Because like there's also Skate the Infinity that is very BL bait. It's so BL. It's so BL, especially with what the English voice actors, the dub voice VAs did. It's just I hate the bait. Yeah, no, it's sort of a Oh, that went down the wrong way. Excuse me. But the bait was such a thing for the longest time, right? So when people were really into Yuri on Ice, I didn't watch Yuri on Ice because I thought it was just hinted at, alluded to, and then I was like, no one told me they basically got married. What do you mean? So I got into that fandom very late. Same, yeah. So I didn't know how good it was, and then I watched it and I'm like, why did no one tell me? And it's like, we were telling you. But there's so many shows that would, if they've just allowed themselves to have nice things, they would be so much better. Fen, I was like, just watch. They'll end up with women at the end. And then, oh my god, Fen, the last episode where the last episode, I was jaw drop on the floor. Like, I can't, it changes. You have to watch it twice after you watch the last episode. You have to watch it twice because it completely changes everything. It does. It's just great. Yeah, no, I could rant about BL, Fend. Fend, are you here for the BL hours? Because I never have people who want to listen to the BL hour. Syra does. Syra will listen to me rant about some boys being happy together. I'm trying to figure out what I did for Sammy's hair because some of this is very all over the place. Ben, oh yeah, okay, cool. Cause I can rant about some stuff. I had a list at one point. Fen, Syra has given me a list of BLs. Yes, I love Syra's great. There's a bunch of stuff I have not, and she's also very good about finding ones that are basically BLs, even though it's not. Like, Link Click was good. I didn't finish it, but I watched, I think, like 5 or 6 episodes before I just got distracted with life, and that was very good. It's not, I don't think, officially BL, but it basically should be. That one was good. That was one Syra recommended to me. What else? The TCGF, is that the actual acronym? The Heaven's Eternal Blessing, that one's good. I only seen season 1. I've not seen season 2. I just have not had access to it. But I just that one was very, because I know because it's Chinese, right? So I was not expecting the absolute chemistry in the air. I thought we were gonna get like, I thought we were gonna get clock blocked essentially, but every scene you can feel the tension. It is so thick in the air, and I'm like, it's so good. It's so good, and the story is very interesting. That one's great. Honestly, what are some of yours, Fen? What are some of your favorites? Because I can go on. Don't allow me to go on, because I will. Me trying to figure out what I did with Sammy's wavy hair. Oh, I see what I was doing here, because he has a highlight here, because he has dual colored hair. And I tried to be nice to my future self when I'm coloring and section it off, which is why there's this stripey here. But yes, I can go on at length about some BLs. That's pretty good for Sammy's hair. Fix the neck there. I'm trying to think if there's anything new. Because I have not consumed a lot. I feel bad. I've not consumed a lot of new media recently. A lot of the stuff. I'm not going to pull out, because a lot of the ones I like are old. But I could 100% pull out my debut slides and be like, what was my list of gay shit? Because I had a whole list of like, guys, listen, this is stuff I like. I could 100% do that. Just go check my notes. Because I had. You know what? I'm sitting here talking about it. We only have like a half hour left, but it's fine. We'll finish Sammy tonight. That'll definitely get done. Hold on. Where did I save those? That's the question. Where are those at? Did I delete them because I didn't need them any? No, intro slides. Ha ha. Now which one is it? That's a great question. I think it's this one because I see it heavily marked up. Our flag means death, skate the infinity. Good Omens. Good Omens is excellent. Fend. I don't know if it's still on Netflix. It's a K-drama. No, it's not a K-drama. It's in Mandarin, but I'm not sure. I just remember it's in Mandarin, but it's called Bromance, and it isn't a BL, but it is so fruity. Like, you can't. So the premise is this girl's family got scammed by a quote-unquote fortune teller that told them they were supposed to have a boy, and they're like, we had a girl, what do you mean? They're like, and to save face, they were like, your child has to pretend to be a boy until they're like age, like I think it was like 25 or something. And so that lends into a whole thing of like, and it's a mafia boss. It is a mafia boss. It is a whole thing. But she kicks ass, and she's so guy coded for the. And it is like the mafia guy. They do actually have a really good bromance, and the chemistry is there, and it's like on a friendship level, and it's not the weird like mafia boss forces someone into like I've read way too many things. But it's like it's a very good dynamic. And he has a moment where he goes, I'll be gay for him, and I'm like, yes, that's what we want. But yes, so that I will get off of this. I will get off of this. But yes, so that's a very, very good one. And again, it's not a BL, but it has BL themes. It has BL themes because our poor boy who is just trying to run his theme park has so many moments of, but I'm not gay, but he is also adorable and I love him, and you know what, I will be gay for him, and it has a pass for me. It's got the fruity vibes. They're all there. So yes. so yes. I'm gonna need to rotate this. Hold on, I'm gonna rotate. Rotating. This is a rotato. I forgot I had this for a second, and I was just craning my arm at an odd angle. Hold on. And this is not rolled up sleeve. This is just the cuff. Does he have a button on his cuff? No, his cuffs do not have buttons. Okay, so his cuffs don't have buttons. It's fine. Sammy's is another one that doesn't translate as well as I would love it to, because of how small it is and because his back is to us for the most part. I can try and put his tie in a little bit since there's enough of a space there, but for the most part, you can't see most of like his little bits and bobs that kind of make his outfit. And he's mostly going to be in black, so it's not going to translate as nicely as I would like it to, but there's only so much you can do. Ooh. And then he's got... So this is not something that's on the design because he does not have the back designed, but I know many of these little waistcoats have a little adjustment band on the back with a button. So I needed to give it a little bit of character, so there it is. Because otherwise it's too easy, it's too simple to draw. I can't have that. Ethan has to have things complicated. Which is not that it's very me to have things overly complicated for no reason. Sammy's shoes. He's got little feetsies. I will say I have enjoyed drawing the tiny limbs on all of everybody. Like look at the little shoes. Look at them. They're so cute. This has brought me so much joy. Love it. After we draw Sammy, though, we should probably call it in because I don't think I can get Goro done. Well, I'm almost done with Sammy. I could probably get Goro done tonight. Yeah. So we'll do Sammy and Goro to not leave the lovebirds apart for too long. Right. And this is also a knee here. Probably didn't even need to put a knee in, but I say butt as I'm drawing the butt. No one mind me. That was not intentional. That wasn't intentional. Okay, and then tail, and then we're golden. And I like Sammy's tail. Sammy's tail is floofy. It's very floofy. Oh. And his is got a division in color, and I will sketch that on here because I will 100% forget. I think that's good. I think that's good. And then Sammy doesn't have the thumbs on his, so his is just little beans. And I think that's good. All right, so let's put a capsule lid on this, and we'll call Sammy's. All right, capsule lines. And his doesn't need to stretch very far, but I do need to make sure I have it available. Oh, it's crossing over a fence. Hold on, I can't do that. Well, I can't move it if I do that. Say right about there should be fine. Okay. Lasso tool. Wah. Then like so. Sammy is kept from his beloved by this accursed ball. About there, actually. It's a little bit of a tangent. And Ethan loves to torture his creations. Listen, no, not at all. I'm not gonna lie, I think in an alternate life, I would be a mad scientist. For talking about creations, and my brain went, "Oh, you mean the monsters, where we slap animals together and oh, I haven't done a Monster Monday in a long time, but we will be doing one next Monday. Those are fun. We roll up 2 animals and then we slap them together in whatever works best. But it's very, very fun. But yes, you said creations, and my brain went, hee 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 hee. I'm feeling mad scientist mode, and I will be very happy to get back to mad scientist mode. Um. Okay, that looks good. And then let me erase the extra capsule lines. Most of this side doesn't really. Yeah, it's just gonna get cut off right there. Am I feeling hoarse? Is that, do I hear a squeak in my voice? I have not been remembering to drink water. Okay, water is drank. I'm gonna stretch real quick. We'll get Goro done and then we'll call it a night. Okay, so let's do Goros. That way we have almost all of this. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sleepies done over here, so 6. So we have 6 done, and then Goro makes 7. So a lucky number 7. So we'll get Goro's done. Let me turn Sammy's ref off. Now where is Goro's? Goro, Goro, where are you, Goro? There she is. Okay, so here's Goro, everybody. If you have not seen her, she is a lovely samurai. I didn't put in her, like, big extra stuff because there's just no room in the ball for it. It also is very hard to get all her details in. So, and I'm gonna have this open because this leg piece gave me so much hell the last time I drew her. It's mostly if you're trying to twist the leg a little bit, it completely changes how that would look, and my brain doesn't always 3D the way I want it to. It usually does. It's usually fine, but brain doesn't always. I'm gonna flip this real quick because I need to be able to get these lines good. I want these to be nice and smooth. Now there is a way to make lines a little bit smoother, easier. There's a smoothing option on the brushes, but I don't like using that unless I really need very, very crisp lines, because it also does adjust. Okay, so this is gonna need to be rotatoed. 1 second. I don't know why, I just can't seem to get this angle very well. What was I saying? I said rotato and then it reset my brain. I'm not gonna lie, I said rotato and then my brain went just gone. I don't remember. Oh yes, line stabilizations. Because it does, if you use the line stabilizer, it does rewrite essentially how your line draws. So sometimes it will go over it will adjust it in a way, so like if you drew it this way, it would autocorrect to like there, to smooth it out, which is a pain in the ass, and not what we want. So that's why I don't use that very often, unless like that's something I would use for like if I was going to do the cat dog again. I would have to use the smoothing because of how crisp and smooth their lines are. If you want to get that effect, you gotta use the right tools. Alright, so let's see. That looks pretty good, I will say. I don't want this to be that far down. Yeah, that's pretty good. How does it look? Rotated? Flipped? Yes? Yes, I think that's, I think that's not bad. Alright. Ba-da-ba. Also, I've been watching Color Brews when they're on, and I'm starting to pick up their noises. And I don't know what to do about that, because I do that with any kind of media I consume, I will pick up noises from. But they do achaba and things like that, and I can't not do it. I can try very hard not to do it. I can't guarantee I'll be able to, as I'm like, I don't need to steal their stuff. I don't need to steal their mannerisms. That's also why I'm pretty sure I'm sorry is from is way back in the Markiplier days. I'm pretty sure it is. I'm pretty sure that is a very, very old one for me. I don't even think Markiplier says shit like that anymore. I do wonder what of his original content has lasted through his videos, because I have not watched him in a very, very long time. He's still a pretty good content maker from what I've seen. Like he's still Mark. But I've not kept up. I just haven't. I have. Oh, speaking of Markiplier, I have one of his calendars. I have. We donated to the cause because he was doing the calendars for cancer research, and we were like, yeah, no, we'll do that. It was only like $30. But so I just have a very old Markiplier calendar hanging up. We keep it at the space one. It's the least. It's the one that gets the least amount of looks. Of like, what are you doing? I will say, I think is it my birth? Is it September? That's really the one where it's in the cornfield is really questionable. That one's really questionable. I wonder if he's done anything like that again, because I know he did a quote unquote OnlyFans that was not. It was the tasteful nudes again. It wasn't anything actually bearing anything. I wasn't into that at that point. That was like after I stopped watching him. And also I don't even want to download that app. That app scares me. That app scares the shit out of me. For reasons. I'm too awkward to even think about perusing stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know if he's done another calendar. Cause like even if it was just a regular calendar, I would still be interested in. I would still probably be interested, even though I don't consume his content as much as anymore. I contemplated. So me and Azu, we had plans. So I was doing pinups for them, one every month. It was just taking a long time because I was full job at the time, and I had absolutely no time to get things done with like job and mental state and just people problems and things. So we got I think 4 done, and then I have one that's almost done. But we were talking about it, and we'd like to get like a full year done, and that way we could do like an Azu pinup calendar. If we did that, I'd want to fix some of my old ones because it's one of those things where you're learning as you go. And I will say, drawing those pinups helped me a lot. It helped me so much with drawing people, which, you know, I just don't have as much practice in as I would like. I have this really weird thing where I will put art down for long periods of time, come back and suddenly be better at it, and I'm like, but I haven't practiced. And that's not a brag, that's me being confused about it. But I also have not practiced enough to actually get good. So I'm definitely gotten better. I've gotten a lot better in doing like things like that, in art for people, and especially the stuff I've done for Azu for the pinups. So it's very interesting. It's very interesting. I just have not had enough practice. Because I do look at, oh my gosh, I was looking at art the other day, the art tab in like Blue Sky, and I love artists. They're like, yeah, this was just a sketch, and it's like, bro, this is a fully rendered piece. What do you mean? Yeah, your lines aren't crisp, but like, hot damn. Like major artists are wild. I aspire, but I don't know if I'll ever get to that level of like, holy shit. Like, I can draw, but I don't think I'll ever get to, like, that level. They are like, some next level peeps. Like, I can't. Love to. I don't know if I'll ever get there. By the time I might be able to get there, my wrist will probably give out on me. So... So yeah. So I'm not ever hoping to be, like, a big artist. I will say it would be a dream to be able to do art for a living. That would be something I would absolutely adore, but like, I don't know if I'll ever get there. But what was I saying? Yes, no, I need to practice more. I really need to practice more. So doing stuff like this, also is great for me because it's giving me a lot of these are different perspectives. Like, I know they're small little beans, but still I'm having to turn people around and do different stuff to get the right look that I need. And this is good for me. This is very good for me. Trying to mentally rotate people is hard. I've been working with different poses on, because Clip Studio has this really nice thing where they have 3D models you can move into the poses you want, or you can like upload a reference photo if you have one. I've never gotten that to work properly, so I stopped using that and I just model things manually, or I download other people's models they have made, which you can do that. You can download poses, which is super useful because some people are really, really good at it. And what was I saying? And yeah, and so, oh, this is the booty line. This is the booty line, but it's covered so that we don't, so we don't get in trouble. There's her shoes. She has some nice shoes. What was I saying? What was I saying? What was I saying? But yes, no, I need to practice more. I'm getting better. I am getting much better, and this is very good practice for me. And also, I like doing these. I like I've said this so many times this stream. I like doing stuff for my friends. It makes me happy. And I haven't done one of these in a long time. We've done the beach episode 1, and we've done a Happy New Year's that turned into a like happy every holiday. And that was a fun one. But I've not done one since then. I had hoped, mind you, to do a Halloween one last year for the last Halloween, but we just never got to it. I had life. But I will say this, I loved my old job. It was very hectic. I had to put down a lot of things I would have liked to have done, which is unfortunate. I just didn't have the mental capacity after running around all day and doing stuff. So, you know, only so much, you only got so much to give in a day. But yeah, the Halloween one wouldn't be bad for next time, because we're doing this and it is February currently. We're almost in March. And so I think October would be a nice shooting point for another one of these at some point. So that is definitely something I will look into. I don't know what I did here or why I did it. I think this is just the random lines of flowers. The gold markings on the sleeves. I know that's what this is, because I couldn't fit it in otherwise. And then this is... Okay, here is the wild... There's a little fangy guy there. And it goes like this, and like this. And then this one is the bigger one. And yeah, okay, that looks good. I really can't fit any of her tattoos in. There's just no, because like the thigh is covered here, and the shoulder is really out of view here, and it's just gonna look really weird. I've already got this weird detail on this sleeve, and it's not gonna translate the best, but we're working with what we can. I will say I could probably fit her necklace in, but I don't know. Maybe like that much of it? Like so? Maybe? I don't know. It makes her look like she's got like a big chunky thing on. Does that translate well? Hold on. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. We will just leave that off, so I won't worry about that. And so we'll just get the big thing in the back, which is this guy. I remember doing, because I did a piece for Goro as like a congrats for her 2.0, and it was really fun to do. It was just a little sketchy thing, like it wasn't colored properly or anything like that. It was colored to I tried to do it quickly, so I think it took me like 3 hours, maybe 4. But it was a fun piece to do. But Goro has so many things going on. I had to be like, okay, so what fits here? What can I actually put in? I don't know. And this is a very similar vibe of, oh goodness, there's so much here. I do feel bad I couldn't fit the sword in somewhere because she is a samurai and like that would have been good. I just couldn't figure out where to put it, if I'm honest. See, how does this end? Oh, it's got a diamond. Got a diamond. All right, and we're just about done for the night. Okay. All right. Goro's done. Let me put a capsule on her. Let me turn her off. Hold on. Let me turn Goro ref off. So we don't need this right now. All the way up towards the top. And so we got quite a few little beads done. But let's put the last capsule line on for the night. Let's see. This one's gonna be big, so let's say about this wide, and then we will adjust it. I have to figure out what I'm doing for the capsule lines for the ones that aren't being used. I don't know what we're doing for those. I really don't. I think it would be about there. And then it goes down below because she's supposed to be a little bit farther back than Sammy. So let's see. So say about there. That's actually not a bad line. Rotate it just a little bit. I think it's about to where I wanted it before. Yeah. Yeah, that works for me. That works for me. Okay. Leave that there. We'll erase what we don't need. Which is... Oh, this goes into fens now. Hold on. Oh, I didn't need this by his leg anyway. Okay, that's fine. Okay, good. Alright. There we go. And that is good. Alright. So Goro is done. Let's look at everything without... So without the sketch... We got a pretty good set. We got a pretty good set. And the capsule lines don't actually look too bad. I feel like we're missing an element. And I feel like it's the, like the little... like if you ever look at the gotcha balls, there's like little, not air holes, but air holes, which I think we're missing, but I wouldn't want to block the view of anybody. So I don't even know if we'll bother with those, but I think they're turning out pretty good. I see an errant line. Where are you coming from? I see that. I see that little guy there. Do you guys see? There's a little... I'll figure out where that's coming from later. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 7 because Syra took like no time. All right, we did pretty good today. All right, I'm gonna save before I forget. File save. I think I might have a redeem that's please save, but I should probably put that on the hey, note from past Ethan. But thank you guys so much for stopping by. This has been great. I've been love chatting with everybody. I've been rambling quite a bit. Oh, and I am glad we're done because, oh, my wrist is popping. I'm very glad that we have, I think, hold on, what are we doing tomorrow? Is tomorrow, hold on, let me look at my, let me look at my schedule, because I don't remember what I'm doing. Let's see. What is Ethan doing? Ethan doesn't remember. I think tomorrow is more Danganronpa, but I sort of don't remember. Schedule, please, and thank you. By me. Latest. This is the easiest way for me to find this, is just to go... Yes, okay, so tomorrow we're going to be doing more Danganronpa, and I'm glad because I'm going to need a break for my wrist. I should probably not work on this off-stream for at least a couple days. I think it's also because I've been doing side projects. So we're going to be doing Danganronpa on Friday, then Sunday we have To the Moon, because I'll be taking a break on Saturday, because we have a chill hangout day that's off stream. So I've got friend stuff planned on Saturday, so we aren't doing Saturday. And then Monday, which I have all of next week planned out already, but Monday is going to be a Monster Monday for a change, which will be nice. I've quite missed those. But yeah, so I will see you all tomorrow for Danganronpa. And thank you for coming. Let me see if there's anybody on that we can raid. Let me pop back over to the shop. Alright, so we're back in the shop. Let's... I get that. Let's see. Who is doing stuff today? Who's doing stuff today? Oh, Alice is playing... Oh, Alice is playing Ultimate Chicken Horse. Yeah, let's raid into Alice. Alice and Dusty. Alice is in the, so she's in the art. She's down doing the cooking, and Dusty is her waiter. So let me raid. Let's see. We're gonna search for Alice. And yeah, there we go. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. It has been a great night, and I will see you. If anybody hasn't yet, please consider joining any of my socials. This is the only way I know how to update people. I have a Discord. I'm on Blue Sky the most, but if you would like to, those are the best ways to keep updated. But thank you all so much for coming. We're gonna raid into Alice, and it looks like they're having fun. Is this Ultimate Chicken Horse still? They're looking at cards now. I don't know what they're doing. All right, we're gonna grade anyway. All right, thank you guys. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye. And raid. Da-da-da-da. And raid now.
Digivolving. Whoop, I just got raided. Hold on. Ethan Alexander, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you streaming?
I got the chat app for you.
Why am I not following? Twitch has done this to me lately, where Twitch has just been unfollowing cool people. How was your stream? What were you up to? Alright.
Oh, Dusty beat me to it.
So real quick, Yosh, the big thing in Digimon is about digivolving. You were working on the group art? Oh, I cannot wait.